Everyone, I'm Candace Scalise, and we are talking today about a crazy story of a cat that was found with an arrow in its head. I want to bring in TJ Anthony, who knows a lot about this story after speaking with people who are familiar with it. So, TJ, how do we find out about this, and how's the cat doing?
Hey Candace, thankfully the cat is doing so much better right now. The cat is now out of the veterinarian hospital. As you can see, the cat does have a cone around its head. But yeah, it was a dart, it was an arrow that was placed in the cat's head. Basically, a good Samaritan was just walking along the street, Market Street in Harrisburg, and that's when she found a cat that had an arrow that was piercing through its head, and she found the cat like that. We actually do have pictures of that as well. I mean, it was just completely unbelievable the fact that that was in the cat's head, and the cat was living, moving around with that, and they do believe that that was in the cat's head for days. So thankfully, someone saw that, and they were able to get the cat, to the proper care. But the vet also told the people that were trying to help the cat that they believe that the thing, that the object that was in the cat's head was actually healing, that the head was like healing around that object.
Wow.
So it could have been much worse for that cat.
Yeah,
Who
it's
knows
good
what
that.
would have happened if the cat was able to
Mhm.
eat any of that.
Yeah, it's good that they found the cat when they did. Does anyone know like who did this to the cat? If it was intentional?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the big question right now. Who could have done this? Right now, they do believe someone did do this to the cat because there's really no way the cat could have gotten that in its head like that. I mean, it was
Mhm.
lodged in it, and it was actually a pretty thick piece of that object. It's
Gosh.
metal in the middle part, as you can see right there. Then towards the end, it's made of something else right there, but it was really kind of stuck, in the cat's head, and it was pretty deep as well in theirs, and it was actually poking out from the other side. So,
Oh my
um,
gosh.
yeah, Jessica Walton, she's with the organization that help and paid for the cat's vet bills and everything. And she's actually now in contact with Harrisburg police to possibly pursue charges against whoever did this. They are working to find out who possibly did this.
Yeah, it's just so crazy to think that this cat was walking around with an arrow in its head. It survived, but from what I understand, if the arrow was placed differently, then the cat probably would have died.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying. It was, if it was just placed just a few spots below where it initially was in the cat's head, then yeah, that's what the vet told him, that it would have unfortunately died.
Wow.
So it really is a story of survival, and it's amazing that that cat's doing well. I'm told the cat has amazing spirits right now. It's
Mhm.
purring, meowing a lot, very playful, energetic, as you can see. It is still kind of frightened. It does have emotional damage as well, but
Mm.
overall, they do expect that cat to make a full recovery from this.
Wow. Okay, so he looks even despite the cone on on the head, he looks like he's doing much better. Have they named the cat? Does he have a family that he's with now?
Yeah, so right now, the cat is in foster care
Okay.
temporarily. They did name him Dart after what happened. And the cat looks so small. That's Candace. This cat is tiny. I thought it was a
Really?
kitten at first when I saw it, but apparently the cat is around 5 years old.
Okay.
And it's just it really is unbelievable the fact that someone
Yeah.
could have possibly did that to such, small innocent cat like that.
Mhm. Yeah, 9 lives, right? Do they, does anyone know, like, if this arrow was it like a bow like, from a bow and arrow? Was it from a toy set? Do they have any information about, like, what kind of arrow it is?
They're not exactly sure. They
Okay.
do believe that whatever object was placed in the cat's head, they do believe it was like shot in the cat's head through some
Yeah.
sort of device, though.
Okay, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, we just did a story about people hunting with bow and arrows, and so I'm like, was that part of it? Was it someone's toy and they were messing around kinda thing?
Yeah,
But
and what's interesting is that's what Jessica Walton was telling me with the organization. She was saying that isn't the first time she's seen a case like this, especially in
mm.
Harrisburg, even.
Wow, no kidding. Well, I'm glad he's doing well and looking a lot happier, I'm sure. Anything you want to add that I didn't ask you about this story?
I mean, of course, if you happen to stumble upon any animal anybody really who is in need of help, especially animals, because they really cannot fend for themselves. Jessica did want to say, like, if you see something, say something, like that Good Samaritan did, because had the person not reported it and called the organization, then
Yeah. All right, TJ, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I think we lost your voice a little bit at the end there, but we'll have this information on cbs21.com too if you want to read a little bit more about it, or if you know anything about anyone who could have done this to the cat. Authorities are trying to find that person responsible. So let them know if you read this or you see it anywhere, and share with your friends too if they can help out. That is it today for 21 Next.